All right, guys. With that down, let's move on to this, shall we? Mickey Madison's kind of riding top of the world right now for her amazing performance in Anora, in which she won Best Actress at the Academy Awards. Good for her. She was great in it, and I love that she got it. Absolutely fantastic. Well, yesterday, our friend Jeff Snyder put out in his In Snyder newsletter that Sean Levy and Lucasfilm had offered a role to his upcoming Star Wars movie, which supposedly is going to be the one that comes out next after the Mandalorian movie, that he offered a role to Mickey Madison. 4 hours later, after he reported that, Variety reported this.
Nah, dog.
That Mickey Madison has passed on the movie. That they did offer it to her. Jeff was right. They offered it to her, and she turned it down. This comes to us from Variety wrote, Mickey Madison won't journey into a galaxy far, far away for her first project after picking up the Best Actress Oscar. Sources tell Variety that Madison was offered the role in the new untitled Star Wars movie directed by Deadpool and Wolverine filmmaker Sean Levy, but conversations have since ended with the North Star passing on the project. Now, there's whispers going around. We've talked about that Ryan Gosling may be in this film, which would be incredible if they did. You know, it wasn't that long ago that it would seem inconceivable that a performer would pass on a Star Wars movie. And even somebody like writing, like you got Mickey Madison, who's now a household name for winning the Oscar. You now do a Star Wars movie. I mean, you cemented yourself. Now, I made a couple of calls. I sent a couple of text messages last night. And the sense I'm getting from some people was that the reason she passed on it wasn't because she doesn't like Ryan Gosling, and wasn't because she doesn't like Sean Levy, or isn't because she doesn't really love Star Wars. The sense that we got was that she decided to turn it down because the Star Wars fandom is rather a dangerous, toxic, attacking place. Wow. And she saw what a lot of the Star Wars fans did to Daisy Ridley. And she saw what a lot of the Star Wars fans did to some other female actresses that have been in Star Wars lately. And I think the speculation is that her and her team's like, right now, we don't want her to be a part of that. We don't want her to get mixed up in that. From a couple of the conversations I had last night, that seems to be the sense. But again, you know, if Mickey came in the room right now, and we asked her straight up, maybe she would give a different reason. So I don't know. So take that as pure, unsubstantiated speculation. But it wouldn't surprise me. I mean, it tracks. We've heard some significant filmmakers, including like one of the really great ones right now, Christopher McQuarrie, just straight up came up and said, oh, I love Star Wars, but yeah, man, no, I would never make a Star Wars movie today. Star Wars fandom is too toxic. So, and it's not just with directors, apparently.
So this obviously is unhealthy for a franchise to actually be there. It's almost not hands-on, but sort of shaping our Star Wars universe. Like this fandom is kind of shaping.
They're ruining everything. Yeah, no, they're like, you're the reason we can't have nice things, sort of thing.
They're fixing it.
What's that?
They're fixing it.
Yeah, we're fixing anyway.
Does them actually targeting a Mikey Madison actually give you a sense of where Sean Levy's movie is maybe, like, tone wise? Because I was thinking, as soon as I just found out today, I didn't know Sean Levy was directing a Star Wars movie.
You literally made graphics.
I know.
Hot damn! How great would it have been to have Mikey Madison in a Star Wars movie?
Well, yeah, definitely.
How great would that be
with Ryan Gosling?
Especially if it was with Ryan Gosling.
And especially with those two, if I would want levity like you were talking about, but also a bit of like ominous tone like Andor has. I would love a mix of that.
You know what I was thinking when I first read the story? I was like, oh, maybe it's because she just won her Oscar. She just broke out. She doesn't want to commit to something as big as Star Wars yet. it feels like the Marvel, sometimes people hold off Marvel and Star Wars till the end of their career run to get that last, do it for the kids. And I was hoping it was something like that, not because of the fandom. It just disappoints me if it really is because of the fandom.
Fame is fleeting. An opportunity, like people think that once you're hot in Hollywood, you're hot forever. Like doors close faster than they open in this business. And so my standard wisdom would be, I think the standard wisdom would be that you've won this Oscar, you've got the limelight, you now have an open door to get into the biggest franchise of all time and be in Star Wars and be immortalized. But it could be that her and her people are looking at it, yeah, but that could also be the thing that absolutely kills my career because of the fandom in it.